Play right there to stop it behind the line. But
my broadcast up right now.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in. And
mine is up.
Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. He has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a
Go to my name, Hog. Mine is up.
Offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And in just about every game we see, partner,
something don't take a rank.
We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
But I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Oh, McMahon playing college.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. They'll get three as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Everybody in the game, check y'all.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
My broadcast.
Push the PlayStation button and see if it's ticking on the time.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They got 20 now.
I just tell you, you can go to my name, go in the game.
No, I did. Yours up. Yeah, yours up now.
And that speed can work for
Both at the front and stuff.
Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point,
looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. What a start.
I had to bait you on that.
Offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline?
You should have been through that shit.
After the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly do.
I run the ball by committee. I run with 3 and 4 people. I got 3 running backs and a quarterback I run the ball with.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
He was broadcasting me. What I'm doing ain't but more listening to the beat.
What happened?
This nigga ain't been more listening to the beat. This is the man in the moment, man.
The opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive
No, yours ain't. No, don't worry about it, Bocat. Don't worry about it.
I just said mine is up, huh?
I know
If
yours
you
is
on
up.
yours,
Yours is up. Yeah. Yours is up. You good. You good.
You go.
I'll watch McMahon and Colin. That look like a pretty good game. While I get that.
Rodgers now on first down.
They 7-7 right at half. Colin and go up.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because
Boy, why you ain't fumbling the ball? Every time I'm hitting you, I'm hit
they
sticky.
got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Rodgers on target there to Lazard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He's going to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Okay, you know what this is not to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you, because it seems to be working pretty well.
One thing I know how to beat is the defense that I play.
But Manny completes it to
One thing I know how to beat is the defense I know how to play.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
One thing I know how to beat is the defense that I know how to
Possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Williams able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They fake the give. Now Mahomes being chased out left. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
On the tackle. Brings up to third down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. It's caught inside the 25.
Playing around.
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. 69 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you can just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. On play action, it's Mahomes. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Antonio Callaway as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are once again.
That nigga can run some routes. That's why I like him. That's why I put him in the game. He on the bench.
Lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation.
But it ain't even that. Did you see how he ran the route, though? He was going to the sideline. Then he just went up the field on his own like I ain't playmaker nothing.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings
Man,
it
I've
all the way
been
to the 40-yard
I've been giving that up lately. What's going on?
At their own 40-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep.
Oh, man.
Incomplete.
That's a little weapon there.
You got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Why is he throwing the ball like that?
It's knocked away, incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts.
I ain't even react to the ball. Oh, that's why. Majestic.
Some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. One-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
Chiefs offense about set to begin.
Oh, you beat him? He quit on
This
you?
offense last time turned it over. Went 4-on-4, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against them. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kenny Clark able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never allowed the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off right around the 43. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack up here. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's taken in by Callaway. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And going deep for, this is caught inside the 15. And they do finally get him at the 12. We're back now at Lambeau. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard.
I should have been through that moment.
Number 4. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. about set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. On play action, now Rodgers. Lewis has it, the tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
On play action, Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progression.
Move, man.
Another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
It wasn't letting me throw the ball. Oh, come on. Why my joystick do that? And then it's released. Oh, come on.
Winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game to come up with that interception. Huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think
he was wide open.
get it done. In this case, nursing a lead side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And some good tackling there as he stepped up at about the 41. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
That was a good play I used.
It'll be an important 3rd down. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he gets it to the 32.
Good game, man.
First down. It's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down.
Every time I go to throw it to that guy, that shit gets stuck right there.
Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
3 yards on the pick.
I gotta get me another. I don't know. This might be my jersey. I don't know.
Shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Damian Wilson in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
Ah, man. Then they fucking made me throw the ball late as a motherfucker after.
A Green Bay victory, and they were really held by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,
yeah, I was wondering why the hell he was pump faking.
that was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gault. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners.
I know he had Tyreek damn sure had him beat for the longest. And still had him beat on a couple of the pump fakes.
Girl, him to go right there. Line boy. Slightly line. Line me right there.
Lost in moving zones. I was a line, I took out and put